Hello guys, today's video I'm going to show you or I'll explain to you how you can list, set and change file and directory permission. So we are going to talk about how we can restrict access to the file and directory in Linux operating system. So for me to check the files and directory, I have my working directory. I'll just type the command ls. If I type ls, it show me the file and directory residing in my working directory. So these are the files and directory. The files are, you can see them in white color, white directory is in the blue color. So for instance, now, if I want to see the permission on the particular file, receipt.pdf, who can access it and who can work on it. So to do that, I'll use command ls dash l. Then I'll type the file's name, PDF. So who owns this particular file? The owner of this file is Samin Sparkle, and the group owner is also Samin Sparkle. Then when you look at the left side there, where you are saying dash w, rw, dash, what does it mean? These are the permission that is set on this particular file. So the first dash that you are seeing here now, it shows that this is a file. That is a file, and the same.pdf is a file. So whenever you see this dash, that starting the permission, it shows that it's a file. You can have D, you can have other character there, but this particular one is a file. So the first three character RW dash is telling us the owner, the permission that the owner of this file has on this permission. So the owner of this file has read and write permission on this particular file. Then the next three character is the group owner, and the group owner is Samin Sparkle. So what permission does it have? It can only read the content of the file. It can't write to it, can't make any changes to it. Then the last three permission is for others, other users. What kind of permission do they have on this particular file? It shows that they can only read it. They can't write, they can't change the content, they can't execute, they can only. So this is how you view your file permission. So for instance, now let's say that I want to change the owner. I want to change the owner to another. I want to change the group owner, for instance. How do I do that? I use a command that say chown column. So which group do I want to change it? I have to type the name of the group. So there, what file do I want to change? I'll write it. So this is just the syntax for you to change. I want to change the group owner for the file receipt.pdf. I will see chown column, then the name of the group that I want to change it to. But before that, we can see that Samin Sparkle is the group owner. So let's see what will happen now. So say operation deny. Why is it that I have to be an elevated user? I have to be an elevated user for me to be able to change the group owner permission. So I have to use the sudo. I have to use sudo command, which will give me a temporary elevated group users, elevated user. So with that now, if I use it now, asking me for the password for the user. So our command is successful. So let's confirm it. How do we confirm it? Let's run the ls again. If I run ls, it will show me, sorry, I didn't put the file name. So running the command ls now is going to show me the permission on the file. So we know that initially it was Samis Sparkle that was the group owner. Now it has been changed to Samis. So that's how to change a group owner for a file. So let's say that I want to change the ownership of the file. I want to change it to another user. So how do I do that? I'll still use that. we are going to use sudo because you have to be an elevated user. You have to be root user for you to do that. So I'll write the command chown. So which username do I want to have to own the file now? Which username I want to own the file? So there is a username that's called Samis. It's going to own the file. So I will now put the name of the file, PDF. So let's check it right now. So you can see that we have changed the user owner for the file, and we have also changed the group owner. So that's how to change the ownership for a file. What about directory? Can we change the ownership of directory? Of course we can. So let's check this particular, let's set permission on this particular directory that I'm seeing here. Chapter 1. So I put D here. So look at it now. Sami Sparkle owns this directory, and Sami Sparkle is the group that owns this directory. I can also change the user and the group for the directory chapter 1. So if I want to do it, just the same command, sudo chown. Which user do I want it to own the directory now? I'll type it. Column. Which group do I want it to own it? Then I'll now type the name of the directory that I want to change their permission. So with this permission, I will change it. So Sammy is going to own the directory right now. So you can see Sammy owns directory right now. So with this, I've shown you how you can change the standard permission, the ownership for a file and directory. So another thing that I want to show you that how can we change the permission? So what is permission? So I'll go back to the file. Let's go to file first. So like I was telling you that the permission on this file, the owner of this file can only read and write on the file. The group can just only write on it, while the others can also write. They don't have write permission. Supposing that I want the group to be able to write on it, and I want the others to write on it, what do I do? Let's start with the symbolic permission. So how do we set up a symbolic permission? So to do that, I'm going to use a chmod. So I want to change the group permission now. I want to add write to it, to be able to write to the file. So I'll do G plus W. G starting for the group ownership. Then what permission? I want to give it the right permission. So I put plus right. Likewise, the owner too. I want others to also have right permission. So order is represented by letter O. I put it there. I put plus sign. Then I want to give you right permission. Aside from the read permission it has on the file, I want them to be able to write on the file. So the next thing, I put the name of the file, .pdf. So, like I keep telling us, don't forget sudo. We have to be an elevated user to be able to make these changes. So I have to put sudo there and do it now. So the command has gone through. So let's confirm it. Let's check it. So checking the permission, can you see that now the group and the others, they can now read and write on the file. Before we change the permission, they only have read, just to read on the file. Right now, they cannot just read the content, they can also change the content. That's what it means. So that is how you change the read and write permission on a file. You can also do the same for a directory. If you want to do for directory, you just chmod, put the name, put what you want the user group or whatever. For instance, now look at the user now. User can, there is a last command there that execute. User does not have execute permission on this particular file. If I want the user to have execute permission on it, all I just have to do, issue the command chmod. U stands for user plus what execute, which is X. Then I type the name of the file. So with this now, the user can execute this file. So you can see it now. That's executed. You can execute. Supposing that I want to remove that permission, I don't want it to be able to execute the file. So what do I have to do? I have to come back to the function sudo chmod. I will change the positive to minus. So I'm removing the execute right for the user. I want to remove it. So I execute it. After executing it, let's check it again. You can see that it has changed. So the right permission that we give the group and the order, if we want to remove it, want to revoke it, we don't want them to have it, that permission on it, we want to leave with the default permission. What can we do? I just have to come here, change the plus to minus. With that, I can change. So checking the permission on the file again, you can see that it has gone to default how it was when we started initially. The group now can only read, while others cannot only read. So I don't want to make the video short. This is how you can set changes on files on directory. You want to change their permission, you want to restrict access to it, you use the chmod or chr. So I'll see you in another video, guys. Take care.